got postgrad degrees in internal medicine, endocrinology, and then I trained in neuroendocrinology, which is the study of brain chemistry. When I was training, we were looking at molecules that we called neuropeptides. Neuro because they're in the brain, peptides because they're proteins. It was an insight on the behalf of some of us who were doing this work that these molecules were molecules of emotion. So now, of course, we know oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin, opiates, endorphins, and hundreds of molecules mediate what's happening in our mind, connects to our biology through these molecules. So we can see there's a connection between what happens in this ephemeral realm that we call consciousness and biology. And the shift is immediate. So if I gave you bad news and then I say, oh no, that's not true, it was actually good news, your biology will shift. And it wasn't easy for the medical establishment to accept that idea of the mind-body connection. But slowly over 30 years, we've learned much more. Currently, the two areas of interest that medicine has, one is neuroplasticity, which is how your habits of thinking, feeling, your personal relationships, your environment, how does that influence your biology, but your brain? You can rewire your brain literally by changing these habits. But now it's even more interesting, and that is that we have a new era where we're looking at how our genes regulate our biological destiny. And in the last 5 years, we've learned even more. 90% of the cells in your body are not human cells. They're bacterial cells. They're in your skin, they're in your gut, and your gut sends messages to your brain, and the brain sends messages to the body, and your gut DNA speaks to the human DNA. So this is called the microbiome. Now, if you want to redefine genetics, we'd say the genome is not only your genetic makeup, but your microbiome, and something new. It's called epigenetics, how the environment, which means anything outside the cell, the chemical environment, but also our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, our desires, influence the crosstalk between the epigenome, the microbiome, and the human genes. It's a whole different era now that's questioning everything that we knew about biological or genetic destiny. You can change the way your gene regulates your biology.